Hey everybody, fragrances to gift this Christmas. If you have a loved one and you want to give them a really nice scent that they're going to appreciate, I got a list for you right now. And also these are mainly going to be ones that are better suited for cold weather so that they'll feel like they're wrapped in a hug. So the first one I don't have with me, but it's Tobacco Veneer by Tom Ford. First of all, when somebody opens a gift, and they see Tom Ford, they'll probably be freaking out, okay? Tobacco Veneer is one of Tom Ford's most popular, most sold private blend fragrances. I think right behind Tuscan Leather or ahead of Tuscan Leather, something like that. But to me, it doesn't smell like a tobacco vanilla fragrance. It smells more like gingerbread cookies and then vanilla later on. But honestly, the first 4 to 5 hours of me wearing that fragrance, it just smelled like gingerbread cookies. But I will say at first, I was kind of not as into it, but the more and more, like as the hours went by, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a nice fragrance. And on top of that, that thing was projecting like a beast, okay? So it easily lasts over 14 hours, so you know you're gonna have a fragrance with amazing performance. So Tom Ford Tobacco Veneer is a solid Christmas gift choice that they're gonna love to have in there on their vanity, on their dresser, whatever the case is. Next is one by YSL, and it's Black Opium Extreme. I'm wearing this right now, and I honestly really love this fragrance. I would gift this to someone that, they want a feminine perfume and something that's going to be extremely likable. I think if you're going to give this to somebody, well, I wouldn't recommend giving this to somebody that already has a pretty big collection, because this is more of a beginner scent, in my opinion. This is something for someone that only plans to maybe have 1 to 3 fragrances, maybe 1 to 5. This is going to be solid in their rotation, and it's going to show out. It's going to pull a lot of compliments. It's a coffee, boozy, bourbon, vanilla, and cacao fragrance. So it's definitely really sweet. It turns a lot of heads. It has a nice scent trail, great projection as well. This one around 7 or 8 hours. Oh, God, I really enjoy this fragrance right here. Black Opium Extreme. Okay, so the third one I'm going to mention is Spicebomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. Now, I know I mentioned Tobacco Veneer earlier, but to be honest, I don't think that having both of those in your collection is redundant by any means. I don't think they smell similar, because this to me is more of a tobacco vanilla scent. I think the other one, like I said, is more cookie and more Christmas dessert-like. That's what I get with Tobacco Veneer, but this one is actually a tobacco vanilla fragrance. I don't get any sort of gourmand vibe when I smell this. I'm not like, ooh, that smells delicious. I'm like, man, that smells sexy. And a lot of people, specifically women, find this to be a very, very attractive scent. And on top of that, just imagine whoever you gift this with just unwrapping this, and then they open it and it looks like a grenade, and look how it comes off. This is a badass fragrance, and they're gonna love it. Trust me. Oof. So this one's marketed to men. However, I will say I find this to be a unisex fragrance as well. If I didn't mention earlier, Tobacco Veneer is marketed as a unisex fragrance. Black Opium Extreme is marketed to women. This one's marketed to men, but do with that information what you will. I won't stop you from wanting to buy a different kind of fragrance. Okay, next is going to be Dior Homme Intense. Dior Homme Intense. Hold on. Oh, God, I want to wear... I'm going to spray it on the jacket. I'm just going to spray it on the jacket. 1, 2. This is so sexy. This is really, really sexy. Sweater weather kind of fragrance right here. So if you're going to gift it to somebody and they don't live in a place that's really cold in the winter, but they still have a little bit of that sweater weather, this is a great fragrance because it's not too heady. It's not a scent that's too sweet where it gets annoying when you're wearing it and you kind of want to scrub it off. This is a really well-balanced fragrance that does lean a little bit heavier to me. It's more of an iris scent. And iris is a floral, but on me and even in the air, this just kind of smells like a powdery lipstick. Okay, so please, I know if you're a guy hearing that, you're probably going to be like, why on earth would I want to smell like powdery lipstick? Wear this fragrance and see how many women like it on you, and then answer that question, okay? Because this scent is irresistible. Irresistible. It has a cult following, and women always, always, always enjoy this fragrance. So, of course, if that's what you want to go for, like if you're trying to gift it to somebody and you're like, damn, okay, I know that this person wants just a shit ton of compliments, this is a great fragrance right here. Dior Homme Intense, marketed to men, but even more unisex than Spicebomb Extreme, honestly, because of that lipsticky, powdery kind of vibe that the scent has. Okay, so another one that I think is a solid gift is, I was gonna pull for Pie, but you know what, I'm gonna hold off on Pie for now, and I'm actually gonna suggest Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So that one is marketed to to women. It's a feminine fragrance. And it's a sweet honey fragrance. And I'm going to try my best to leave everything linked in the description so you can click around if you want to. But that scent is just the honey bomb, straight up. It is a compliment monster because it's a screamer. Like, that fragrance will get attention because it's loud as hell. I always suggest, if anyone wants to wear Scandal, it'll either be because it's going to be cold outside and you want a fragrance that's going to cut through that brutal weather, or you're going clubbing and you're trying to turn everybody's heads, because Scandal does not play. Okay, look at the name, is perfect for the fragrance. It just means that you're going to wear it, you're going to have a great time, and you're probably not going to remember that great time the next morning. Okay, it's that kind of scent that just means, like, it's just such a sexy scent. I don't get cozy with Scandal, I just get straight up sexy. So if that's what you want to send to somebody, sex in a bottle pretty much, a sweet feminine fragrance, Scandal is a great one to go for. And let me see if I can do, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. No, that's 5 fragrances. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that for now, unless you want me to throw in, I mentioned By the Fireplace a lot. So for this video, I won't say that just because it might get repetitive hearing that one, but honestly, Black Opium, solid fragrance. Tobacco Veneer, it does have a higher price point than everything else I mentioned. So that can be for your bougie friend or whatever. It's around $250 for a 50 ml. So it's going to come looking like this. And you can smell all of these at Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus. So you can make your decision. You can make your decision there. All right. Anyways, I hope you have the best night ever. Let me know what fragrances that you plan to gift to some people, because I know a lot of you watching are probably the fragrance experts in your household. But anyways, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.